G'day everyone, Gooba here with another Torchlight Infinite Outlaw Season video. Last season I had a farm that was really fun. It was my Tier 8-1 chill farm strategy, which was getting about 900 FE an hour and 50,000 gold. Now the gold part is because of the Oasis was core and it was in every map, so I won't be going for gold this time. Instead, I'll be doing the season mechanic, but most of the farm will be pretty similar. The only changes over the farming strategy from last season is I had more points into Eterna last season, so I had some extra points down here, and I had all these points up here as well. Now the Eterna reverberations aren't really worth much this season. However, the Queen's Wicks and the Candle Tears are still worth a fair bit this season, so I still want to go for those, and I'm still using the Eterna Familial Eterna Compass. Oh, I just did neck exercises and my brain is fried. Now the points that I saved from Eterna, I have instead put into Cube. I will be running the blue Cube Compass. It's about 3 Flame Elementium each, and I'll be going for Desire Incarnations and hoping that they drop me some Desire Core records. I don't really care too much about the Cube at the end. I'll probably hit it just in case, but I don't expect to get anything from the Cube itself. Looking at the other points, I'm putting some points over here into bosses have a chance to drop beacons, with Netherrealm Resonance dropped by bosses have a chance to become beacons, and then up here, Glacial Abyss T8 beacons are worth the most, so I'm just trying to get some extra of those. Onto the commodities tab. As per usual, going for the chance for Netherrealm Resonances to be dropped by bosses, and then up here for some extra quant and just some extra magic and rare monsters to appear. Nothing too special in this tab. Onto God of War. I am Boom Moto, and it does take a while to do the season mechanic, so I've gone to some extra duration here, as well as God of War up for free. But the extra duration should really help me get towards the end of the map, because I still haven't crafted some really nice boots. So that's pretty much mandatory for my build, at least for now. So I've gone over Beacon, Commodity, War, got Snowpaper Fragments from bosses, of course, because why not? 2 additional sets of Snowpaper Fragments from every boss is pretty much a no-brainer. And then because we are using some non-legendary compasses, I've just gone for the major note here that if no legendary above compasses are inserted, it's considered no compasses are used, and that pairs really well with if no compasses are placed, there's a chance for additional 4 bosses. So that'll give us extra Snowpaper Fragments, extra Netherrealm Resonance, and hopefully some extra beacons. So the maps that I'll be running are Thunder Wastes in T80. I may as well just do 80 because I one-shot all the bosses and it'll be nice and fast. If you're doing this, remember to reset your Chaos Invasion or your Confusion cards, so you reset your Void chart to be the one that you just selected. The Confusion cards that I'm chasing will probably just be fuel or additional drop quantity or something along those lines. Nothing too special, and just like last season, I will be using 7 Netherrealm Resonance per map, and these are the 3 compasses that I'm using. So Familial Eterna, Cube, so those both spawn, and the Familial Eterna gives us the extra boss, which can drop the Queen's Wick, and then just 2 additional rare monsters in the map as well. So there shouldn't be too much impact by these minor compasses onto the map. so it should be pretty smooth. I do have the TLI tracker up here just to give a quick look at pretty much the costs of each map. I might make this, oh, that is not what my brain told my hand to do. I'll put this for 2 maps because some of the stuff is like 0.5, so it's not really giving a true reflection of the per map cost. So this is 2 maps worth and it's 20 FE, so per map cost is 10 flame elementium, but we should be easily making that back plus a fair bit of profit. So I'll set this going. I'll probably do 2 hours. It's already 8 o'clock at night, so I can't go too late. Do have work in the morning, but that's okay. So I'll run this and we'll see how we go, and maybe I'll get some good drops along the way. Let's do an example map. So just this one. Hopefully we get a good start. I better remember to start that going. So pretty simple, just run through the map, kill all the extra bosses and stuff that spawn, and loot everything. Hopefully I don't die too much. I don't really care about XP too much. I was just doing cube yesterday, and I do have 20% of a level, which would be a shame to lose, but not the end of the world, because getting a better weapon will really boost this build. And that is really what I want to aim towards, because I'm sick of doing no damage. I only do about 17 billion DPS, and I need about 30 or 40 billion to really shine in Profound, and that's where the real money's at. So I'm just focusing on the weapon, whether I go for a good Sweet Dream base or a good base affix base. Depends on how much FE that I can make in the next day or so, I guess. I'm not too fussed about grinding too hard. I'm going pretty chill this season, which, you know, it's not a bad thing. You don't always have to compete with everyone that's been making thousands of FE. I missed the boss there, didn't I? That is really annoying. I'll have to go back for that. I won't make you watch it, but he might drop me a call. Oh, I saw the stream. I'm like, oh, but it was a Lost Secrets. Still not too bad. The pack spirits that I'm using for this are just my 2 FE ones and drop quantity from Corgi. Now, you can't get Corgi, so maybe I shouldn't use it, but it's either that or just add an extra FE pet in there as well. So fuel, just chuck Happy Chonky in there as well. Eee, that's my 2nd Queen's Wick so far, which is quite nice. The season mechanic is so hit and miss. Sometimes you just get a stack of 10 FE drop, and then other times you get heaps of singles or just nothing at all. Pretty much if no coins and stuff are dropping, I just leave. But if a bunch of coins are dropping, then generally you'll get something. But overall it's extremely hit and miss. And the unfortunate thing about my current gear is I'm extremely slow when I don't have God of War. So if you were doing this on pretty much any other character, you'd probably do about 20 more maps an hour than I do. If only it was a double. Need to start doing this on Profound and get some, you know, 50 stacks and stuff. I need gear. Nice. Ah, 35. Still pretty nice. Still spewing that I did 170 pulls of the new drop pet, and I only got level 2. And then I've seen screenshots where people have got 3 from a single 10 pull, which is insane. But can't always be lucky, I guess. Beep. 10 FE, not bad. Enjoy this moment. Oh, that's a nice drop, isn't it? Oh, no, it's the wrong one. God damn it. Nice stack of 20 FE again. Getting that kind of often. Not super often, but it's not too bad. And the nice thing so far is I haven't died, so I'm not losing the XP that takes forever to get in here. Pretty nice bonus of 3. But it's pretty consistent with, you're always seeing something drop on the ground, so it's pretty interesting to actually run. Look, another 20, that's pretty lucky. But yeah, it's at least interesting to play. I'm not bored out of my brain like I was playing Cube. What was that? Another 5? Oh, another 1. This map is going insane, actually. Pretty nice.
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the honor.
Ugh, what was that? Garbage. Got more from this map, from the chests, than the chest map that I just had. So I had 4 to 6 chests, and I got pretty much nothing. This one was just extra snow paper fragments, and I got a lot more from the chests than the previous map. Go figure. Ooh, Vault card. And FE. What do we got to do? 8 bodyguards. I mean, that's pretty easy. As long as I don't die and lose XP, I don't care. Be nice if I got some FE and stuff along the way, but nothing seems to be dropping. Get this guy that's run away. Guess I'll have to do a vault later as well. Haven't done one really since I was tanky enough to survive it. What do I get? Just 1 key card. And 1 FE. Pretty unlucky to get 1 FE from that. But, oh well. It's RNG for you. Yeah, drop me something.
The champion deserves the honor.
Fine. I'll pause the video again. This one looks like it's given pretty decent loot. I don't know if it's affected by the card, but hopefully it is, but who knows? I don't. Not too bad. So what's that? 14 FE? Oh, missed a bunch of coins. Where are they? Man, I just wasted my God of War.
The champion deserves the honor.
Oh. Are they worth anything this season? Wow. That's normally like 1 FE. You know what's annoying about that God of War? Is sometimes I get to the end of the map and I've still got God of War left and I just leave. I don't think I'll just be leaving anymore. I think I'll at least click the button to end God of War every single map now. Come on, drop something. Or I'm just gonna pause again. Ah, there we go, nice. 20 FE. 40 matchless. Another 10 FE. Nice. Very nice. Well, I just randomly clicked on the cube. I haven't been doing it. And it's 10 FE. Nice. But anyway, that is the end of the first hour. Do I have one of these? I don't. That's alright. Let's just have a quick look at what we've got. 347 flame elementium dropped in the first hour. That's pretty insane. 900 snow paper fragments, which is really nice. We started with 800 and something of those. Let me just quickly chuck this into the calculator and we'll see how we went. Alrighty, so I had a fair bit of stuff drop from the first hour. Looks like I'm taking about 2 minutes per map because I am so damn slow. But that's just the character that I chose, so I'm doing about 32 maps an hour. That's including 3 of the Planewatchers, which isn't too bad, I guess. It is, considering people do about 1 map a minute, you could potentially times this by 2 if you're doing, 1-minute maps. But anyway, up here is the costs. We did have 347 flame elementium drop, which seems abnormally large. But as we go down, we had a bunch of beacons there, so about 35 FE of extra beacons. We had 2 Queen's Wicks. We didn't have any Desire Cores drop, so the compass, the cube compasses, is a fair cost there, but again, we are getting Netherrealm Resonance and stuff from those bosses, so that's probably partial taken out of that, but even if it's half of that, it's still minus 96, so not too fantastic. Going down, that Divinity emblem is very surprising to me, and then going down, Matchless Embers are still worth a fair bit, 0.25 each. We've had 154 of those drop. Fleetings, they're only 0.5, but we have had 63 drops so far. Snowpaper Fragments, they're all not worth much, but in bulk quantities, they are worth a reasonable amount, and the tiers are an extra 21. So the Familial Compass, definitely worth it. So it's 78 FE, but then you have all of the other stuff that drops from that, which brings that down pretty well. And yeah, so pretty happy with it. The progress so far. I will do another hour, and then we'll see how we go at the end of the 2 hours. If I get another 600 Flame Elementium, I'll be pretty happy, considering this is time mark 80. Another Queen's Wick, which is quite nice. Still no Desire Cores though. Pretty disappointed. Just give me 1 to pay off like half those compasses. That would be nice. Another thing to note is getting 10% XP an hour, which is really quite nice. Some spawn points for these are really good and some suck. This is one that's really good because they seem to just run against the wall, lose their invulnerability, and then I can just kill them. Oh, I say that and 1 got through. How rude. But mostly, they just die. That guy ran away too. What a bastard. Need more minions. A bounty order. 15 FE, not bad. Don't know what the novel compass is worth. Hopefully a bit. It was a nice colour.
Enjoy this moment.
Come on, more loot.
Deserves the honor.
There's just always something to loot with this. So it actually feels good mapping. Ooh, my first Astronomical, and it says I'm going to get 90 Flame Elementium. I just have to defeat 190 reinforcements. I am already a snail. Bomber droids will appear near the player, and the player must not be defeated. Ugh. That doesn't sound good for me, but let's give it a go. 190. And double? Maybe? Kappa? Jesus, what is this loot? This is insane. Where's these bomber droids? Wow, this is insane. Am I gonna pass anyway?
The bounty order has been
Yep,
completed.
nice.
You've received new funds.
So a couple of base mods as well. What do we get there? 42 Flame Elementium. Plus another 12, so it's like 56. Plus the 90 from that. Hell yeah. That was awesome.
Champion deserves the honor.
Don't know where the bomber droids were. They didn't appear to spawn, maybe? I don't know. That was really weird. Another Queen's Wick. That compass is just printing currency. I'm so happy that Queen's Wicks are worth so much this season, because normally they're not worth a whole lot, so it's not always great to take that node. But this season, I don't know. I guess people are really liking that boss. Ah, no, I've ran out of compasses. I need maybe... How long have I got left? I've got 40 minutes left, so I probably need another 10 of these and about 20 more familial. This looks like a decent slate that just dropped on the ground. 290 FE. If it sells for that, that'll be pretty sweet. That was just off a random cube boss. Guess it makes up for all of the desire cores that haven't been dropping. 5 additional compasses will drop. I guess I'm using Dorothy for that one. That's just when completing as well, so hopefully Doro. I might fully juice this one too, just because it's a single map. Alright, compass is number 11, so I'm just going to have to pause before I kill the boss. Oh, another Queen's Wick. Hell yeah. Nice.
Carry the weight of both honor
That's
and
5
shame.
so far, which is pretty nuts. Another one? Oh, ripped off. Should be getting to a map, I reckon. I hate that guy, how he goes invincible for a few seconds. It's pretty rude. Bonus. Combo. 5 FE for a combo. I completely forgot. Attention span of a friggin' goldfish. I love the voice lines of this this lolly skin. There's one how she tells the enemies to give her 300 kilo bear a goodnight kiss,
Enjoy this
and
moment.
then something about a
champion
gacha
deserves
machine
the
or something
honor.
as well. It's pretty funny. No, bounty order gave me 1 FE. Ripped off. Oh, there's an FE over there though. What's down there? Just coins. Learn. Lol. The last bounty that I was doing, I was like, I can't remember what it was. It actually says it on the left hand side there. I've never noticed that before, which is pretty sad. Easy to keep track, I guess. This is the 3rd map in a row that I've had a bounty order. It's 50... Ooh, Astronomical. What's this one? Cannot be defeated again. Blah, blah, blah. Must not be defeated. Alright. Was that 10 base mods as well? What is it? 190 reinforcements. Be funny if I just got one tapped. I haven't died today yet. We've got 20 left. 4 seconds. Okay, I completed it. Nice. I didn't get the loot explosions this time. The 10 base mods is nice. Shame they've come down in price. They were 20 FE for ages. Ah, another
this
Queen's Wick.
moment.
Nice.
The champion deserves the honor.
So many Queen's Wicks. Come on, guys. Drop me more stuff. Give me a desire core. Well, you can't, but... That was what was good about Corgi when Corgi was introduced. Bosses could drop Familiar Nexus, which is insane. Instead of just dropping edicts, they would drop Familiar Nexus. I was just starting to think that beacon chest was garbage, but maybe it is worth those points. No! My first death.
It's my honor to become
And it was the blades that were on the ground that were completely avoidable. What's that? The Coward's Counterfire. What is that? Garbage. No! I thought the boss was on this side of the wall. Boo! He didn't even drop me a Queen's Wick. How rude. Beep! You have another bounty order. Decent, nah. Decent, nah. What is it? Reinforcements? Well, hopefully I can just go up here and clear all this while I wait for it to spawn.
Enjoy this moment. The champion deserves the
I got the chest one again, and it's been incredibly underwhelming. I didn't even see anything rock up on my loot filter from any of the chests, which is pretty sad. Hopefully this bounty order makes up for it. Would be nice.
The bounty order has been completed.
10.
You've received new funds.
That's not bad. I'll take 10.
Okay.
Is there one more chest?
Already.
What am I at? I've got 7 minutes left. Let's do this just for shits and giggles. We've got 162, that's reasonable. Yeah, it was a waste of time. Ooh. A lot of chests. Let's watch this one. I'll do this and then I'll do the Planewatchers and
conflicts carry the weight of both honor and shame.
rich text. God of Might sold. Ah, that must be the one that dropped from this test. That's good. I guess I'll claim that and then I don't have to worry about it. Not bad. Forged. I remember when Forged used to drop good FE, just like that. Pretty nice. What else we got? Another one there. That didn't drop anything. Oh, I am struggling. Going to work all day and then coming home and doing this for a couple of hours. It's rough.
Okay. I'm warming up already.
Plus it's super late. Jesus. Hopefully I don't have to pay too much attention at work tomorrow.
Enjoy this
With 10
moment.
FE,
The
nice.
champion deserves the honor.
Hey, that's pretty nice. So I feel like that's nice. I feel like the loot has been a little bit not as good in this second hour, but I don't know if it's just because I couldn't pay attention properly and maybe I was struggling that way, but I feel like I did less maps in the second hour just because I'm having trouble concentrating. False God skin. Heart of Magic. That was good at the start of the season. I think it's like 1 FE now. So slow. FE. One precious ember. That was worth a big chest. That was like 5 chests. 1 FE. I feel like this card on Profound would just get you 1,000,000 FE. I guess I'll do these just cause.
Power that exists outside the code has intervened.
Drop me something. Hey, nice. And I don't actually care. So, yeah, let me quickly do the Planewatchers, and then I'll tally up what we got. I've only got 2 Planewatchers. I did 3 in the first hour.
You travel through thunderclouds to challenge the Lord of Thunder.
1 FE, flame. And
You will regret pursuing the origin of thunder.
10 FE, nice. I clearly can't count. I thought it said 21. I guess not.
Your weak footsteps are almost inaudible amid the thunder.
Another 5 FE, nice. Alrighty, so that's the one that dropped for us from cubes. I'll collect that one, but not that one. Alrighty, looking through what we got, we ended up with 6 Queen's Wicks, 0 Desire Cores, which is kind of disappointing, but it is what it is. We did get a few extra beacons, a couple of, we got 2 pretty okay compasses. I didn't count pretty much any of the other ones. 13 Lost Secrets, and, you know, a couple of other cards there. I didn't count these. Going through, ended up with 24 Winding Keys because we did 6 bosses, and they give 4 each time. A bunch of fleetings, they came out pretty well. That was, what, 111... No, what was that? It's on the other sheet anyway. Over 1,700 snowpaper fragments, some base mods, and after we collected the 200 and whatever from that slate, we had 889 flame elementium. That's after I bought some extra compasses as I ran out of the cubes and the familial Eterna compasses. So looking at the spreadsheet, we were going for 2 hours. And you can just use time there, which is pretty handy. Ended up being 855 FE per hour for a total of 1,710 flame elementium, which is really, really quite decent. Considering this was 8-0, I do have pretty decent FE pets, which, you know, accounts for a fair bit of this. But if you noticed in the patch notes, well, the update notes, whatever, the changelog, your pack spirits outside of the Outlaw pack spirits do not affect the carjack loot. So that's pretty much, I've only got a level 2 Outlaw pet, which, I don't know, that was pretty horrible RNG to only get 2 off so many rolls. Was 17,000 primos worth, which is obscene. But anyway, enough on that. Going down, the cost, the Netherrealm Resonance got us an extra 105 flame elementium. So maybe if I did an extra juice there, then that'd get used up. And maybe I would have got more loot as a result. But pretty decent all up. 300 FE in Queen's Wicks. Again, the Divinity War emblem, which was nice. Other standout is the Snowpaper Fragment. 8 points gets you 111 FE, which is really nice. We did get that one good base mod bounty. I mean, you've got a 12% chance of triggering bounties, so, you know, probably a pretty reasonable get to have this one. 15 FE in Winding Keys, the couple of compasses, and yeah, it all adds up pretty well. So all up, I ended up getting an average of 855 FE an hour, which is really quite good. I guess I did probably 61 maps, so I guess it was pretty much the same as the first hour. It just felt a lot slower. 28 FE profit per map, which is really quite nice. Anyway, that's what I've got for this video. If you enjoyed, give it a like. If you haven't subscribed, maybe subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Oh, wait. Let's do the vault. That just seemed way, way easier than the first time I did that. I mean, I'm better geared, but still. Not bad. What'd we get? 116 flame elementium. Pretty reasonable. Anyway, that's what I've got. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.